What's up guys, Hey King here, bringing you another live reaction to this month's Attack on Titan, chapter 113, Violence. Okay, so yeah, it's the new year, 2019. This chapter already leaked a few days ago, back in late December, but now I think it's out officially today. So yeah, that's cool, we can get reading the first chapter of the year. And then obviously we got what, till April, till part 2 of season 3 starts. So yeah, we got a long way to go still, guys. But yeah, it should be cool. I hope it's good. I'm hoping these next few chapters are good because this is pretty much, we're pretty much past the halfway point, I think, of volume. Yeah, there'll be one more chapter left until what, volume 28. So until it comes out, and then we start volume 29, I think, with chapter 115. So yeah, this one should be decent. Where do we leave off? Zeke screaming, transforming all the soldiers into Titans, and Levi basically having to become a one-man army again. So let's see where we go from there. So immediately we start with a cop smashing on the floor. And we're in that room with Pixars and other soldiers, and they're all looking at their hands like they've just been shocked or something. What? What was that just now? My body went numb for a moment. Mine too. We're getting a big shot of Pixars and mine. I'm what? Okay, we're going to the next page, and we got Niels here, and it's happening outside as well. They're all looking at their hands like they've just been stung. And there's Falcom, he's wrapped up in a blanket, he's inside the carriage of Hanji, who's locked up. What's wrong? It felt like electricity ran through my body. No way. So we're getting a shot of Hanji and then Pixars, and they're both going, no way, so you've done it. Zeke, and now we're cutting to Zeke, running away as there's a skirmish happening behind him, bit close up. Farewell, Captain. Huh. So let's stop there for a second and analyze what happened. Zeke made the shout, transformed the soldiers here, and the other soldiers all the way in the sea felt the sensations of the transformation. In other words, this feels like it's like some sort of volume speaker, basically. Like anyone who is in the vicinity will transform. Anyone who's far away, perhaps, but slightly near, will probably feel the vibrations, basically. So yeah, those guys, they felt the transformations happening to themselves, but they didn't transform because they weren't fully then in the vicinity to hear that scream. You know what I mean? So that's very interesting, and in fact it's very dangerous as well. I mean, the fact that it can still affect people who are not in the immediate area to get infected, to transform. It makes me wonder if Zeke had like a megaphone or a radio or something. Would he be able to transform people like that? Like, imagine you're just sitting in your room listening to the radio, next minute, would that happen? Would that work? That's a very interesting concept to think about. Like, is there a way for Zeke to sort of transform everyone on the island at once with something? I feel like the beginning of this chapter was hinting at something like that, because it's probably possible, right? If they have that tech. So let's cut to the next page, and we've got Levi surrounded. You're so considerate of your subordinates. Those subordinates haven't done anything wrong by becoming somewhat bigger. You don't want to slay them, right? So immediately you've got like a Titan aiming for Levi, and he's shooting out his little whip, and he's off the ground. That Titan just missed him, and instead it ends up chewing on a tree bark. It's even grabbed the tree bark and it's like eating it. You've got all the other Titans coming in through the trees towards him. And Levi, you know, he's just swinging there. Was it the wine? So immediately he comes to the conclusion it was the wine. Was it the wine? It likely was. So we're getting a flashback now of Levi examining the wine. The other soldiers, the soldiers that he was with. Why are we having alcohol during our mission? Captain, only those guys from the military police were able to drink this rare product from Mali. Even the new recruits from the survey corps worked hard to procure it for us. Are you saying that they're leaving it here? We have to enjoy it a bit. There's black tea, right, Captain? How troublesome. Fine, take it with you. Damn it. So yeah, Levi likes his black tea. He never drank alcohol, does he? So yeah, he immediately was the safest person. Plus, I don't think he would be able to turn into a Titan. But that much is confirmed, right? Well, here's the thing. Do we know if you can turn into a Titan but not a Titan shifter, perhaps? That's the thing I would like to know. Though I imagine it wouldn't, because Kenny tried to inject himself once, and or at least he wanted the power, but like he was told it wouldn't work. But then, do we know it doesn't work for a guarantee? You know what I mean? Like Zeke's spinal. So now we're cutting to the next page, and wow, these bastards are climbing the tree. They're actually climbing the trees after Levi. Holy crap, that's new. Zeke's spinal cord fluid was in the wine. How long has he been preparing that? Is that because it was a lie? He said that their bodies would become rigid. There weren't any signs of that. Shit. They're fast. Yeah, and he's like zooming. Is he zooming down? No, he's zooming past one of these titans that's on the tree, and he's trying to get back up. Like, their movements aren't normal. Was this also Zeke's doing? That's interesting. Their movements aren't normal. So what? Are they like abnormal titans? Is that what abnormal titans are? Those titans that... But no, those have been around for a long time, right? Unless those ones specifically have been getting injected by Zeke's spinal fluid and being thrown towards Paradise Island, like into Paradise Island. So maybe that explains it. Maybe those titans that are fast on 4 legs and are just weird and abnormal because they specifically got injected with Zeke's spinal fluid, maybe as tests or experiments to see what would happen when compared to normal people who get injected with the normal syringe, maybe with the normal fluid, titan fluid. I don't know. Maybe that's an explanation there. So Titan nearly tried to get Levi, and he's jumping backwards down the tree bark, saving himself, and he's falling into the hands of another who's on the tree bark. And Levi's getting his blades out. He's getting desperate now, and he slices those fingers off, dancing in the air. Yeah. Oh, he remembers the dude. He's looking at the Titan's face, and he remembers the face. One of his comrades. There we go. Yeah. Is he gonna hesitate? Barris. That dude's got his mouth open wide, man. You can see like the jaw outlines and everything, like. Oh, he missed him. Man, Levi managed to dodge and avoid that. So it's like that, he's gone. Like that way. Oh, you still in there. Oh, you guys. All of these subordinates coming after him, and Levi's just hanging in the air there, like, you got these guys just closing in, like, that's a horrifying image, man. The fact that they can climb the trees and they're jumping from the trees and stuff, like, it's crazy. And they're all going for him. Wow, that's a scary ass panel, like Levi right there in mid-air, and you've got all of these guys just going in for the kill. Levi's closing his eyes, like he's doing that squid thing with his eyes, like. And now we're cutting to Zeke. Didn't I say that I didn't want to do something like this? I'm sad though. This is neither a conflict nor a battle. You've got Titans coming towards Zeke, and they're sort of crying or upset. One of them just pulled him. He's on one of the Titans' hands. Zeke's like standing on the hand of one of the Titans, and it's pulling him up, like putting him up. It's hot. This is farewell. We couldn't trust one another, but even that was understandable. You've seen so little of the world, and it's far too different from what you think it is. But it seems as though you've misunderstood the success of the surprise attack on Libero. The war potential of the entire world will soon gather upon this island. So now we got a panel of all these warships and soldiers. You don't understand what that means. All these soldiers swarming in. So I don't know if this is just Zeke's thoughts or if this is something that's actually going to happen. But like a whole bunch of ships. He's basically saying this is what's going to happen. A whole bunch of ships coming to Paradise Island full of thousands, hundreds of troops. That Titan's sort of hugging him now. He's on the Titan's shoulder now, thinking to yourselves that you have power, that you have time, that you have options. That's what you've really misunderstood. Levi, those are your mistakes. Levi's all bloody now. What's going on? Well, even if I had said my true intentions, you guys probably wouldn't understand your true intentions. So Zeke has something up his sleeve. And now we're getting a shot of Aaron like sort of behind him here. So we got a shot of Zeke like that, and the other side is Aaron. Hey Aaron, we're the only ones who understand, right? And now we're getting a shot of the trees. And now a shot of the Titans running through the trees. I think they're serving, yeah, Zeke. One of them's holding Zeke up like that, and they're running, and Zeke's holding on. And the other two I think are just like bodyguards in it. If I can escape this forest soon, I'll be where you are. But you do remember the exact time and place, right, Aaron? So, an exact time and place. These two have made a deal with each other, and they're trying to see it through. Oh, what's this? One of those lines, calls just whipped past, and someone, yep, Levi just slashed into that Titan behind Zeke. Oops, sorry about that. And oh, Levi's just, that's crazy. Levi's appearing behind that Titan that he's just killed, and he shot up a whip at the same time, like, so he's there, he's going right past Zeke, and he's flying in, and he's going past Zeke, and Zeke's still looking that way, like, that speed, man. And Levi, oh, he's in front of Zeke now, like, shit, and he's all bloody and that, covered in blood, and Zeke, yep, Zeke's shitting himself. He's shitting himself, and now he's shouting, go, to the other Titan behind him. So he's got that second Titan bodyguard, and it's going for it. And Levi looks pissed. He looks absolutely pissed, and rightfully so. You just made this dude kill his comrades. Like, that was not a smart thing to do. I mean, how many years has he been for him to get to know these people, and now he's lost another whole team? Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you really pissed off Levi. Anyway, I'm gonna stop it here, guys. And we're back again to part 2 of this read-up. So yeah, Levi just appeared in front of Zeke. Zeke shouted, Titan, second bodyguard Titan going towards Levi, and Levi just slices through that dude's arm like it's nothing. Goes behind the Titan that's carrying Zeke, shoots a cord at its nape. He's going for it. Zeke is getting scared now. Why are you still? So Zeke's biting himself now when he sees this. Why are you still alive? Transformation, boom. Levi's backing off. He's going up the tree branches to avoid that explosion. That Titan just fell on the floor. That looks like a female Titan, I don't know, like a woman Titan with long hair. It's just fallen on the ground. And Zeke's beast Titan form has now appeared, and he's grabbing that head. Oh shit! If you look about it, they're in the forest. There are no rocks for Zeke to grab and crunch. Instead, he's just grabbed that Titan body from the arse and from the head, and he's pulling it. So he's just decapitated this Titan right now. There's blood and guts flying everywhere. Yeah, Zeke looks. Yeah, he looks serious. Where did you go, Levi? And he's hardening his nape now. He's hardening it with that diamond thing, whatever that Annie has. Over, he's looking up. There's Levi swinging for the trees over there, and he's crushing that Titan head. Jesus Christ, he's crushed that. He's gonna use that as weapons, and he's throwing the remains at Levi, and they're cutting through the trees and the branches, but Levi is dodging that shit. Damn it! What happened to the other Titans? What happened to your subordinates? Don't tell me you've killed them. How pitiful. And now we're getting the shot of all the Titans. His comrades dead there. Levi's just silent, no words. He's behind Zeke again. Zeke can sense it. He's turning around fast, boom, like he's doing a pose, and he's throwing out more remains from the corpse, breaking the tree barks, branches. Nothing. Levi's not there. Checkmate, you bearded-faced bastard. You weren't reading obediently, but aside from that, Levi's just going on the branches and dodging shit. Or is he cutting the branches? He's cutting the branches. How have I misunderstood anything to think that you could escape me? Yeah, Levi's cutting the tree branches, and they're all falling down on Zeke because you turned my subordinates into Titans. You thought that I couldn't kill my comrades. Do you know just how many comrades that we've killed? You probably wouldn't even know. Oh god. And Levi's coming down. I think Zeke's just thrown a whole bunch of shit up now, trying to get Levi, but no point. And it's all, and oh shit, Levi's got the thunder spears, bruv. He's coming down with the thunder spears. He's got a gauntlet of 4 of those thunder spears on his arm, and he's coming down, and he's just shot all four of them at Zeke down. Like, oh, he's gonna get blown up to shit. And they've broken through the nape. They've broken through the armored part of the nape. There's a shot of Zeke, and the thunder spears have pierced through, and all 4 of them are surrounding Zeke, like, inside. And he's screaming. Oh yeah, he's fucked, and it blows up. And yeah, the beast Titan just blew up. Just blew up completely. There's Zeke flying out, all charred and shit. Oh god, the detail. Levi comes in, grabbing him by the hair, pulling him out. Hey, beard face. Oh my god, Zeke looks like shit. There's nothing there anymore. It's half his body. He's been blown up to half, man. His arms are gone. The lower half of his body is gone. His guts and intestines are spilling out. You can see his rib cage and his face and body and that are all skinless. Like there's no skin there. And he's and no nose. Oh, this dude's basically just a bag of fucking bones now. You asshole. You reek of filth, and you're in damn bad shape for a piece of shit. Oh, he's dragging him. Oh no, he's got a leg there. Let's look at that carefully. Oh, okay, he hasn't pulled him out completely. He's pulling out now. So yeah, he's still got his pants and shoes on. Alright, his legs. Oh, don't worry, I won't be killing you yet. And Zeke's regenerating, but yeah, you're looking at the beast titan there, the smoke and the remains and the jaw and the arms. Jesus Christ. What a battle, man. Like, now you know why this chapter is called Violence. Like, holy crap, just Levi just went straight in and massacred Zeke for a second time. This is their second proper fight, and again, like, Jesus. So we're back to Shingashini district, and there's a bunch of people forming on a rooftop, I think, and there seems to be a crater in the middle. Or is that a lake? I don't know, like there in the city. It's pictures, and I think he's addressing the soldiers. As you know, now that Commander-in-Chief Zachary has been killed, the state of affairs within the army corps and within the walls has fallen into unstable circumstances, but it has nothing to do with anyone in the training corps. Oh, it's not Pixis, it's Shardis, it's Commander Shardis. We haven't seen this dude in ages. The 109th class of training corps will proceed as planned. We'll be heading out for training to defend Shinganshia district against Titan attacks. No one's responding to him. Shardis is going up to one. Understood? Yes, sir. It's been a while since we've practiced slashing the nape of a Titan's neck with swords. Things like Titans won't even be attacking us anymore, right? So you've got the students just talking to each other, arguing. Aren't the enemies supposed to be the humans from outside the walls? Plus, my father also said that I should practice more with firearms and join the Idalian army. So you can see two factions forming now. You've got the Idalian army, you've got the army corps. Like, he even said that the era changed a long time ago. Instructor Shardis is already obsolete. Yeah, you got this other dude here. You've got this four-eyed dude just talking. If there's hope for Idalia, the Jaeger faction will seize the real power of this country. What? Sermon, they can hear you. But everyone thinks so too, right? Everyone should want Eren Yeager to lead Idalia. We'll have a strong leader who will make firm decisions. And Shardis I think he's listening, but at the same time he's not really paying attention. The door behind him just opened up and someone, Hanji, Flock, that asshole, he's coming through. Hanji as his prisoner. What? Hanji? Yeah, and Flock's talking. It's been a while, instructor. It's sudden, but we'll be taking over this subdivision of the army corps. We're the ones who are being called the Jaeger faction or something like that. From here onwards, you're mobilized according to our orders, and they're pointing weapons at Shardis. The Jaeger faction. You seem to know your place quite well, Flock. An asshole like you is like that statue of a little boy that's pissing into a fountain. If you think that you wouldn't be considered a comrade by anyone unless you pointed a gun at me, then you're absolutely right. Oh, Flock just shot him. Oh no, he shot him, and he shot at the ground next to Shardis' feet. Flock, I missed. Anyways, I thought that if I shot at your leg, I could make you talk faster and get it over with. Talk about what? Nah, it has nothing to do with you. We don't need an old guy like you who's got no redeeming qualities aside from being obstinate. From now on, those of you in the training corps, this is your era. Okay, Flock's addressing well. I want this douchebag to die, I hate him. Those of us in the Jaeger faction have sworn to dedicate our hearts to save Idalia from the brink of collapsing. This won't be for the sake of the old army corps organization, but for the sake of our people living on this island. If we remain like this, dependent on the old-fashioned army corps that doesn't know what to do, we'll only get trampled by the enemy in the outside world. Now I'm asking you, who are you all? Are you someone who will live together with us in a future led by Eren Yeager? Or are you someone who will remain with Keith Shardis here and commit double suicide alongside the old customs? You've got the soldiers coming in forward. You've got the kids basically walking forward now. Like, he's basically recruiting all the youngsters to come to them. For the sake of it, you've got that four-eyed dude, Sermon, whatever. For the sake of Idalia's future, I'll dedicate my heart. Alright, show me your resolve. Beat up Instructor Shardis until he can no longer stand. What? What a douchebag, what? This guy is the embodiment of all the bad habits that we ought to be weeding out. Let me see you purge them. Those who cannot do this will be thrown in jail. What? Cut it out, Flock. Stop acting like an idiot. Hanji. Keith is stopping Hanji from speaking out. Regardless of how many peep squeaks come at me, they're no match for me. Oh, the students are getting tense. Some of them look pissed. You did well. So now we got a shot of Shadi's on the floor. He's all bloodied up and battered, so they beat the shit out of him. What a prick. You did well. All of you will be welcome. Well, would you guide me to where Zeke is being detained, Commander Hanji? Oi, let's go. Yeah, Hanji looks sad. So is Shadi's dead or alive? He's making a noise, so he's clearly still alive. He's not completely dead. And now we're cut into a panel of Mikasa, Connie, Armin and G inside a cell with a bunch of other guys, I think, that aren't doing anything what they're doing. So yeah, they're prisoners. And then now we got a panel of Eren, who we haven't seen for a while. Eren, oh wait, we did see him. We saw him last chapter. Didn't we giving him the bad talk? What am I saying? It's been long, man. Plus I've been sick for like a goddamn week, 2 weeks now, so I'm out of it. But yeah, there's Eren sitting on the window ledge, just looking, not looking happy, just like that. Looks completely dead inside. I mean, now we got a shot of Levi, so we're back to Levi and Zeke. Are you awake? Zeke's skin is starting to form like... Oi, wait, don't move. So they're on a carriage. And he's sitting on he's sitting at the end of it, and he's telling Zeke not to move. There's some sort of metal and wire. Ah, shit. One of the thunder spears is stuck into Zeke's abdomen, and then you've got a wire from it going around Zeke's neck. The thunder spear's fuse is connected to a wire that's been tied around your neck. If you move recklessly, it'll detonate from your abdomen. You'll probably end up in 2 pieces, to say the least. Damn. Let's stop it here for a second. And we're back again. So yeah, Thunder Spear. Levi stuck a Thunder Spear into Zeke, tied it up, note there. So if Zeke moves, if he makes any moves, that he's gonna pull the trigger on that Thunder Spear and he's gonna get blown up. Well, Zeke's throwing up. He's throwing up vomit. Ugh. Given the state you're in, it's hard for me to even tell you not to die. But it's not like I have any sympathy for you. You treaded over the lives of my subordinates, all according to your plan. Okay, so Levi's taking his sword out. Is he gonna kill him here, or was being covered in vomit and shit while brawling your eyes out, all according to your plan? He's just sliced Zeke's legs off. Oh my god, the brutality! He's slicing his legs off now. Jesus Christ! Shut up! If I don't chop you up like this, an arsehole like you could end up turning into a Titan, right? He's screaming. Oh, he's torturing Zeke. Christ, he's gonna have fucking nightmares for the rest of his life. My glasses. Where are they? Oh, as if I'd know. You won't be needing your glasses anymore. Anyway, Zeke looks pissed that he doesn't have his glasses. And now we're getting a flashback, and there's Zeke, young Zeke, playing baseball, playing catch with someone, and they've got glasses on. So that's great, Zeke. Seems like you've gotten good at pitching balls. Whoever this guy is, he's got the same glasses as Zeke. I think this dude might have been the original Beast Titan. I think he's the dude who was with Zeke when his parents were caught by the military. So I don't know who. Yeah, he's got a Malian armband on there. So yeah, I think he's the original Beast Titan. Are you going to be a baseball player in the future? Nope. Xavier, son. That's because I have a mission. Even those who can't understand each other have a reason to put their lives on the line. To be continuing in the March issue. Even those who can't understand each other have a reason to put their... So we ended with a panel of young little Zeke playing baseball with this dude, this mysterious person who we know took care of him and raised him. So yeah, and he says he's got his own mission. So I'm thinking we're gonna get a Zeke flashback next month, which is cool. About damn time that we get some development, understand what his character really is like. So that's gonna be fun. That was a decent chapter. Good action. Typical action, to be honest. We've seen that before, so it is kind of repetitive to see Levi kicking ass like that. And it makes sense. He's in a forest, he's got movement. But the Titans themselves, this chapter were a bit dangerous. They could move and shit. So I'm thinking those were abnormals maybe. And maybe that specifically if you have Zeke's spinal fluid, you become like an abnormal Titan perhaps. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong about that. But it's interesting nonetheless. Yeah. 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 Decent chapter, man. Can't wait for next month to come out. End of volume 28, and then March is the beginning of volume 29. As I've theorized, we've only got like 4 more. After this, we only got like 4 more volumes left. I do predict this series will end with volume 32, 130 chapters, I believe. So yeah, if I am correct, we're getting close to the end there. Yeah. Anyway guys, hope you liked it. As always, like and subscribe wherever, and I shall see you. Take care. Bye.